To be quite honest, before I came here, I didn't really know much about it. To be honest, my wife had mentioned that she'd seen something about it. I checked into it, and I said, okay, highly recommended by the reviews that I saw and people who knew something about it. And so I said, what have I got to lose? I didn't expect a lot when I came here. It wasn't that I felt negative about it, but I didn't really know what to expect. Well, what can a week do? But I have been pleasantly amazed at the result of being here. The issues I've worked through that were life-related issues, talking about how they impact my ministry and just how they have impacted my life. And so why did I come here? Well, I came here because I needed help. I needed help with things I was dealing with or not dealing with very well. Things that I didn't even know I had to deal with. I thought I had taken care of, things that had happened in my life. And so I came here with a sense of hope. And maybe also because, to be honest, there's really not a lot of places where pastors can go who are reaching burnout or who have reached burnout. There's not a lot of places where we can go to feel, heard, understood, where we can actually speak about the things that we are experiencing. To be honest, as a pastor, who has done some counseling over the years, a lot of the things were familiar to me, but I had always been on the, the giving side of it rather than the receiving side. This is a starting place, a stepping stone, you might say. This is a place to jump off from. It's not just a one-time deal and finished. Like physical fitness, mental, emotional, and spiritual health are a long-term process. That's something we have to really do every day. And I knew this in my head. Being a pastor, I knew this in my head, but being here has really solidified that in my heart. One of the problems, I think, when you're suffering through burnout, we'll just use the catch-all term burnout, is that you feel like you're the only one who's going through this. As a pastor, I'm burning out and I'm thinking, wow, everybody else, pastors, they're doing great. This pastor's church is gaining 50, 60 new members. They're doing all these wonderful things. These ministries are working, and you think to yourself, boy, what kind of an absolute loser am I? But when you get with other people, you start finding out that, you know what? We're all kind of having hard times, and some far worse than I'm having, And so it's nice to be able to be with other people who are experiencing the same thing that I'm experiencing. So it makes you feel not so isolated. Plus also you get to bounce off ideas from one and another. It's not just counseling. It's not just counselors who will talk to you and work with you, but it's one and another participants who will talk with each other and share their experiences and what's worked with them and what hasn't. It also gives us an opportunity to pray for one another and to help one another. And it really is good to be in a community with other people who are going through many of the same things. Hey, pastor, I'll just talk to you, pastor out there, whoever. You're going to come here and you're going to say what you need to say, and you don't have to hold back. No one's going to look at you and say, oh, I can't believe he said that. I can't believe a pastor would talk like that. I can't believe a pastor would think those kind of things. You're not going to get that here. You're not going to get that here at all. You're going to be received and accepted, and for the person you are. You tell other people all the time as a pastor, come to me, talk to me, we'll pray together, we'll get the help you need, we'll do whatever. But then we don't do a good job ourselves. One of our participants that was here said something, and I think it was beautiful. I never really heard it before. He said, who tows the tow truck? And I think that was touching, because we're so many times the tow truck for all the other broken people in life, but we never have anybody towing us, even though if it's available, the tow truck for the tow truck, we don't avail ourselves of it. So yeah, it's not about being weak. It's not about being ineffective. It's not about not having faith. Not getting the help you need as clergy or, church workers, whatever it might be. It's just really a matter of pride. And we know who wants us to be proud, too proud to ask for help.